In October 2024, I set out to drive the Trans Morocco Trail from Mazouga in the east to Cap Draa on the Atlantic coast in my trusty Land Rover Defender, Bilbo. We met some incredible people, shared unforgettable moments, and of course, found ourselves in a few scrapes along the way. In part 1, I see a rainbow. I get through Marrakech as quickly as I possibly can. I go hunting for James Bond. I see some camels. I drive through some water. I cook some gourmet porridge. And I test my fear of heights. Last but not least, I meet a bloke driving a Defender and stay in his hotel. So this is where my Morocco adventure begins. I just stepped on the ferry from Spain, heading for Tangier. Quite early in the morning, as you can see, it's maybe 6:30. I think the ferry crossing's an hour or so. Got my cup of tea. Landed in Morocco, well, sort of nearly. Ships just coming into land, or coming into port, coming into dock. Dock, that's the right words. Anyway, so it's quite a nice sunrise. Just behind me over there. It's quite cool. Auspicious start. As we came off the boat, there was this amazing rainbow, but my auspicious start didn't last for long. I went through customs and the guard asked me to open the rear door just to have a look inside the back of the truck, and what happened? The rear wheel carrier fell off, which was a bit of a problem, so I had to spend best part of an hour removing it all, bolting the rear wheel to the roof of the car, putting all the bits and pieces away and getting the car ready to be roadworthy to head down through Morocco. So not an ideal start, but at least I'd landed in Morocco and was ready to go. After a few hours travelling down towards Marrakech, I managed to find my first park up, a beautiful little spot in the middle of a wood, very quiet, very peaceful, a lovely evening, cloudless sky, before packing up in the morning and heading the rest of the way to Morocco, a mad, mad city as I was about to find out. I was under a bit of time pressure, so only intending to spend one evening in Marrakech and then camping on the outskirts of the city. Marrakech is vibrant, colourful and perhaps a little overwhelming, but for me a day or two here was enough to take it all in. The highlights? Definitely the central square, the touristy Gem El Fana, where the energy is non-stop. It's very touristy, but a spectacle not to be missed. I loved exploring the ruins of the El Badi Palace, which still holds so much history and grandeur, and for some calm amidst the chaos, the Marjorelli Garden was a real oasis. Previously owned by Yves Saint Laurent, it's beautifully designed and full of colour. It's a city with lots to offer, but for me, a brief visit was just enough. I was so pleased to be on the road again towards my next destination, the crater in the desert, Garo Medouar. From the vibrant streets of Marrakech, the road to Garo Medouar winds through the towering high Atlas Mountains, Climbing to the Tizi and Tikka Pass, the highest paved road in Morocco, the journey offers breathtaking views of rugged peaks, terraced valleys and traditional Berber villages. As the mountains give way to the arid plains of the Anti-Atlas, the scenery transforms into a dynamic landscape of red earth and rocky outcrops. The road leads south to Rissani, a gateway to the desert. This journey is a passage through Morocco's stunning landscape and rich history, ending in a place where adventure meets Hollywood magic. A short off-road takes you to Garamedouar. Known as the Crater of the Desert, it isn't actually a crater. It's a large rock formation that's been carved over millennia by sand and wind. This striking horseshoe-shaped location is more than a natural wonder. It's a cinematic icon, famously featured as a villain's lair in the James Bond film Spectre. I was amazed to discover that you can actually drive into Garamedouar. There's a track that takes you all the way up to the top, and you get stunning views of the surrounding desert. As I looked out across this amazing scene from this wonderful viewpoint, I noticed the roar of engines, and below me in the desert, the film crew was hard at work, shooting what looked like a car chase in the late afternoon sun. Honestly, if you're coming to Morocco, you really should come to Garamedouar. As the sun began to set and the film crew cleared away, I settled in for a beautiful, peaceful night under crystal clear skies. Ahead of me lies Mazouga, where the sand dunes of the Sahara await. Today I'll take Bilbo onto the dunes for the first time, testing both the Land Rover and myself in this unforgiving terrain. It's here, at the edge of the Chebi dunes, that the Trans Morocco Trail officially begins, a journey that will take me across deserts, mountains and everything in between. As I take the first drive across the open desert, the possibilities feel endless. It's just me, Bilbo, and the road ahead. As my first full day on the trail came to an end, I found an amazing park up for the night. It was remote, it was peaceful, it was silent, and it was beautiful. A great place to reflect on what had been an amazing day and look forward to the next couple of weeks. Good morning. Well, that's breakfast done. It's what day is it? Thursday. So today going to be doing section N. From what I hear, the scenery is amazing, so really looking forward to it. Yeah, so going to be another good day on the trail, I think. Well, hopefully. Let's see what happens.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side? What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself and sit in silence, until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark, with a feeling in our hearts. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Every morning after feels the same. I know I only have myself to blame for drinking way too much. I guess I got caught up. Can someone make this headache go away? We were dancing in the dark, with a feeling in our hearts. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark, with a feeling in our hearts. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh.
After a spectacular day driving through gorges and over mountain passes, I saw a Land Rover Defender parked on the side of the road, and I pulled over to say hello to the driver, a fella called Ali. Turns out that he's a local and he owned a hotel nearby. I followed him back to the hotel, and in the end, staying there for a couple of days. I met some lovely people, a Belgian family and a French couple, enjoyed some brilliant hospitality, and went on a great hike up into the mountains. Lovely bit of serendipity, really good meeting some of the locals and enjoying some company before heading off on the rest of the trail.